Welcome to Money Briefing. January 2025 is packed with important dates for Social Security beneficiaries. This includes retirement benefits, disability payments, SSDI, survivor's benefits, spousal benefits, and SSI checks. A new year does not mean a slower month. In fact, January is one of the busiest months of the year for benefit announcements, payment distributions, and major economic reports that affect everyone on fixed income. This video breaks down every key date you need to know, when your money arrives, what reports are coming out, and how all of it impacts your benefits going forward. The payment schedule for January is different from a typical month due to holiday timing and weekend dates, so paying close attention to these dates matters. For the approximately 7.5 million SSI beneficiaries across the country, the first higher benefit payment, including the 2025 cost of living adjustment, already arrived on December 31st. Because January 1st fell on a holiday, SSI payments were distributed one day early. This payment reflects the new 2025 COLA increase that has now taken effect. The maximum SSI benefit for 2025 is now $967 per month for individuals and $1,150 per month for married couples. These amounts represent the federal maximum, though individual payment amounts vary based on living arrangements, other income sources, and state supplemental payments where applicable. Some Social Security beneficiaries receive their payments on the 3rd of each month rather than following the Wednesday schedule. This generally applies to individuals who have been receiving benefits since before May 1997 or those who receive concurrent benefits, meaning both Social Security and SSI simultaneously. Since January 3rd falls on a Saturday in 2025, these beneficiaries will receive their payment on January 2nd instead. Payments cannot be distributed on weekends, so the Social Security Administration sends them the business day before. If you fall into this category, your higher benefit check with the 2025 COLA included should arrive on Thursday, January 2nd. On Friday, January 9th, the Bureau of Labor Statistics will release the December 2024 jobs report. This is one of the most important economic indicators released each month and deserves close attention from anyone monitoring the economy and its potential impact on future benefit decisions. The December jobs report is particularly significant because it captures holiday hiring patterns. Retailers, shipping companies, and service businesses typically bring on seasonal workers during the holiday shopping period. Strong seasonal hiring suggests businesses anticipated robust consumer spending. Weak seasonal hiring suggests businesses were not confident about holiday demand. This data provides a clear picture of overall economic health. Strong job numbers generally indicate economic growth, while weak numbers may signal trouble ahead. For beneficiaries, this matters because economic conditions influence congressional decisions about benefit programs and future cost of living adjustments. Tuesday, January 13th brings the release of December 2024 inflation data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The Consumer Price Index report will show exactly how much prices increased during the final month of 2024. December tends to be somewhat inflationary as a general pattern. High consumer demand during the holiday shopping season often pushes prices higher. When many people are chasing the same goods and services, sellers can charge more. Whether this pattern held in December 2024 will become clear when the data is released. For fixed income beneficiaries, inflation data reveals how much purchasing power the 2025 COLA actually provides. The 2.5% COLA for 2025 was calculated based on third quarter 2024 inflation data. If December inflation came in higher than expected, that 2.5% increase may already be falling short of actual price increases. This is a critical number to watch. Wednesday, January 14th marks the arrival of the first round of higher Social Security benefit payments for 2025. This is the second Wednesday of the month, which means beneficiaries with birthdays falling between the 1st and 10th of any month will receive their January payment on this date. This payment includes the 2025 COLA increase of 2.5%. However, beneficiaries enrolled in Medicare will also see the Medicare Part B premium increase reflected in this payment. The monthly Part B premium increased to $185 for 2025, up from $174.70 in 2024. This 1030 monthly increase will offset a significant portion of the COLA for many beneficiaries. The net result for someone receiving both the COLA increase and paying the higher Medicare premium may be only a modest increase in their actual deposit amount. Some beneficiaries may see very little change at all when both adjustments are factored together. The third Wednesday of January falls on the 21st. Beneficiaries with birthdays between the 11th and 20th of any month receive their Social Security payments on this date. Like the January 14th payments, this check includes the 2025 COLA increase along with the Medicare Part B premium adjustment for those enrolled in Medicare. By this point in the month, beneficiaries will have a clear picture of exactly how the 2025 adjustments affect their specific situation. The combination of the COLA increase and Medicare premium increase varies in impact depending on individual benefit amounts and Medicare enrollment status. Wednesday, January 28th is one of the busiest days of the month with several significant events occurring simultaneously. First, this is the fourth Wednesday of January, meaning beneficiaries with birthdays between the 21st and 31st of any month will receive their Social Security payments. This completes the monthly payment cycle for regular Social Security beneficiaries. These payments also include the 2025 COLA and Medicare Part B premium adjustments. Second, the Federal Reserve will announce its interest rate policy decision on January 28th. The Federal Open Market Committee meeting concludes on this date, and Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell will hold a press conference explaining the decision and providing economic outlook commentary. Interest rate decisions affect the broader economy in multiple ways. Higher rates make borrowing more expensive, which can slow economic activity but also help control inflation. Lower rates make borrowing cheaper, which can stimulate the economy but potentially fuel inflation. The Fed's decision and commentary will provide insight into where policymakers see the economy heading in 2025. Friday, January 30th brings another SSI payment. This is not a bonus or extra payment. It is the February SSI payment arriving early because February 1st falls on a Saturday. Since payments cannot be distributed on weekends, SSI beneficiaries receive their February payment on the last business day of January. This means SSI beneficiaries will receive two payments in January 2025. The first arrived on December 31st covering January. The second arrives on January 30th covering February. The maximum amounts remain $967 for individuals and $1,450 for married couples, both reflecting the 2025 COLA adjustment. SSI beneficiaries should plan accordingly when two payments arrive in the same calendar month. The next regular payment after January 30th will not arrive until March 3rd, creating a longer gap between deposits. Budgeting for this extended period is important. The 2.5% cost of living adjustment for 2025 represents one of the smaller increases in recent years. For context, the 2024 COLA was 3.2% and the 2023 COLA was 8.7%. The declining COLA percentage reflects moderating inflation compared to the elevated levels seen in 2022 and 2023. For the average Social Security retirement beneficiary receiving approximately $1,800 per month, a 2.5% increase translates to roughly $47 more per month before Medicare premium deductions. After the 10 to 30 Medicare Part B increase, the net gain drops to approximately $37 per month. Whether this increase keeps pace with actual expenses depends heavily on individual circumstances. Housing costs, prescription drug prices, food expenses, and utility bills all vary by location and personal situation. The COLA is calculated using national average data, which may not reflect the specific cost pressures faced by individual beneficiaries. Beyond the specific dates outlined above, January 2025 will bring additional developments worth monitoring. Congressional activity resumes with a new session, potentially bringing legislative proposals affecting Social Security and Medicare. Economic data releases beyond jobs and inflation will provide additional context about the financial landscape. The transition period at the start of a new year also means updated income limits, earnings thresholds, and various program parameters taking effect. Beneficiaries who work while receiving benefits should verify they understand the updated 2025 earnings limits to avoid unexpected impacts on their payments. January 2nd brings payments for those normally paid on the 3rd since January 3rd is Saturday. January 9th delivers the December jobs report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. January 13th brings December inflation data. January 14th is the first round of regular Social Security payments for birthdays 1st through 10th. January 21st is the second round of payments for birthdays 11th through 20th. January 28th is the third round of payments for birthdays 21st through 31st, plus the Federal Reserve announcement. January 30th is the early February SSI payment. Mark these dates on your calendar. Each one matters for understanding your benefits, tracking economic conditions, and planning your finances for the month ahead. That is your money briefing for January 2025.